As the hand claps you're hearing in the background, I'm just excited to be in Key Largo, Florida. This is one of my first times up here, and I'm here at the Bayside Grill, and I'm just really excited to be here tonight to hear a great singer. We have a singer tonight from Australia, all the way from Australia. She's come over here as a singer, songwriter, award-winning musician that the whole place is crowded and packed and waiting to hear, so I'm only going to take up a couple of minutes of her time. This is Anni Piper. Annie, how are you doing?
Very well. What an introduction.
Thanks. Tell us, exciting. First of all, how did you end up coming all the way over? I mean, I know the view is similar to what you're used to at home, but how did you land here in Key Largo?
Well, I guess to cut a long story short, I was very lucky to get signed with an American record label, Blues Leaf Records, a few years ago. That led to recording my latest CD, Split Second, which did very well on the charts over here. So it's that's how everything's come together to allow me to tour, and it's wonderful to be here in Key Largo.
One of the things I know that is a trick up your sleeve that you have, so to say, is that you're a bassist. And tour de force on the bass, everyone talks about your amazing bass surprise that comes out of you. And do you play the bass on all the songs, or do you play the bass on some songs? And how does that translate into your songwriting and the music that you play?
I play bass on all the songs, on all of my albums, and live as well. I really just enjoy having the instrument in my hand, and sometimes you can feel a little bit exposed with no bass. So yeah, I just love to play. I've loved the sound of the instrument, and I've been playing since I was 14 years old. So it's been a big part of my life for a long time now.
Incredible. I want to ask you a little bit about Australian audiences versus American audiences. Some of the players seem to find Australia audiences a little more quiet and a little more listeners more than reactionary. Where here in, especially in Florida and the Keys, people are really rowdy and get up and move it. Is that something you love, or is that something you or do you like them to be a little more reserved?
Oh, I have to agree with that assessment. And yes, Australian audiences do tend to be more reserved, but I love it when the crowd is there right in your face, having a really good time. That's where my love of music comes from. I love that communication with the audience, and I love getting up close and personal.
Well, it's great speaking with you. You've won so many awards over in Australia, the Oz Music Award, the Songwriting Award, they go on, and I'm hoping that you will... we can see you at the Grammys one day here in the United States, and that your audiences will begin here in Key Largo. It's really great to have you here, and thank you so much for being here, and look forward to hearing you sing. Thanks, you guys, for supporting live music. Thank you for being here in Key Largo with us, and look forward to seeing you down here soon.